race day, and here we are with another beautiful day again here in Boise, Firebird Raceway, and the temperature is absolutely gorgeous. We're about probably in the 70s right now. Normally it's 100 and something degrees here, and we're gonna have a boomer crowd, because when it's really nice like this, people will come out of the woodwork, come out here when it's nice and cool and watch the race cars. Race cars run fast, and I bet this place will have a record crowd today.
I'm really proud because he's doing what he always wanted to do when he was in high school. He always loved fast cars. He always wanted to be around racing. And I think it's really neat that somebody can wake up every morning and enjoy what they do for a job. And he kind of followed his dream.
Flags, banners. It makes it look like you're moving when you're standing still.
Hey, welcome to my office. This is my office. This is my office chair. And these are my tools. Right here, the car is driven like a normal when it's on the ground with a steering wheel, okay? And when the car jumps up in the air, when the front end jumps up in the air about 6 feet, these two blue handles over here is what we use to steer it with. The first thing I do is make sure the steering wheel does not turn. With my other hand, I pull these brakes, and that steers the car. I can go the right or the left and keep on going straight down the track. And as we're going, I have shifter here, which we have to shift. The car we use 2 gears. We use second and high in this particular application. Naturally have a throttle over here. And what we call this is the loud pedal, because when we push on that, it gets loud and makes a lot of noise. That's a loud pedal. Here's a regular brake for when we're down on the ground, and that we use that brake there. And then we have over here, we have the fuel shut off. It shuts the fuel off. And this one right here is parachute. And when I'm in my office chair, I have these seat belts that go around me so I don't fall out of my chair. There's 5-point seat belt harness. And also when I'm in here, I just don't wear a regular suit with a tie. I have a special fire suit. The fire suit is a special Nomex suit. Has 20 layers of Nomex, so if I happen to have a terrible situation and get into a fire, I'm protected from that. We also have a 10-pound fire extinguisher here that helps us in case we do catch on fire. And naturally we wear a helmet and gloves, and we're pretty well protected in here. I feel a lot safer in here in this car than I would be driving down a highway about 80 miles an hour. So we go down the quarter mile in this one. This car has gone 10.8 seconds, that's the lapse time, at over 130 miles an hour on 2 wheels before. And it's powered by a big block Chevrolet motor. And I'm going to take you in the back here. I'm going to show you the engine back here.
Back here is unlikely like the old stagecoach used to have. They used to have 6 horses back up there, maybe 8 possibly, up in front. Well, back here where the luggage compartment is, we stuffed this big old block Chevrolet engine with a supercharger on it. It has a 671 supercharger on it, has fuel injection, and runs through a pump here. This fuel injection is fed by this pump. This belt drive turns the blower, and when it does, the combination of the methanol fuel and everything, this puts out about 1,000 horsepower. And then when we're out playing around, we get to do the other thing which nobody else gets to do. We get to shoot flames out of the back here. And the flames come out of these pipes here. I have special igniters here. And when we hit the fuel in there, we put the Jelly Belly candy flavor in there, sizzling cinnamon mostly. And when we hit that, I have a special switch up on the dashboard, up on the shifter up there. And when I hit that, it shoots 20 feet of flames out of the back. And then it burns the big old ball of flames. And then everybody in the whole crowd around the grandstands and that can smell the Jelly Belly flavor. We have these bars back here. And these bars are to keep the car from coming up all the way backwards. Naturally in a wheel stand, if I didn't have these bars here, the car would keep going right up and go over backwards. Well, we put these bars back here, and these are special titanium pads on here. And these pads put out about a white shower of sparks as we go down the track. They serve 2 functions. They help us keep the car stable, and then they're titanium to put on a show. Titanium is used in flash bulbs and fireworks, and so it puts out a bright, bright white spark as we go down the track. Now we've shown you a few things about the car. Now we're going to tell you a little bit about the outside of this car. This is an 1875 Concorde stagecoach. It isn't exactly one that they used to use in the old days. A guy that was a stuntman for James Arness on Gunsmoke, he took an old stagecoach and he made a mold for it. And he made the molds and they would make stagecoaches and sell them to the sets. Well, that's where we end up with this body. This is actually a fiberglass body. We left all the replicas in there so it looks like the old body. It has the nail heads here, has the wood grain, so it looks like a real stagecoach. And you see this on Gunsmoke, Bonanza, a lot of the different shows, the Western shows out there right now. This is a special tank right here. And what we're doing is we've got a special mixture right here. And we're gonna pour this in. But we got the secret ingredient that's gonna go in it now, okay? A little bit of that in there now. Now we have the Jelly Belly candy flavor. Sizzling cinnamon right there. That's in the tank. That's so everybody can smell it out there. When we do the flames, we shoot the flames out of the back, about 20 feet of flames. And when it's burning the flames, it's also burning the Jelly Belly candy flavor in there. So everybody can smell it. Gives everybody the munchies. They want the Jelly Bellies as soon as we get out there.
He's really genuine. He likes to talk to everybody and he's personable with everybody. He wants to treat everyone equal and be nice to everyone. And I think that's what has kept him going in what he does all these years.
We get to go play. We're ready.
I tell you what, when I'm out there and we got the crowds out in the stands there and the kids are up there hollering and screaming and cheering and they're smiling and we get to make a run all the way down through, turn around and come back, and then we get out and throw the Jelly Belly candies up to everybody in the stands and they're hollering and screaming. I feel like I just won the biggest race of the year, and it happens every time. So I do get a rush every time I run that car, and it's probably the main thing is the people and the families and the kids out there is what keeps me going.
When he gets out of the car and he hears those cheers, I get goosebumps still, even after all these years. And I think when the crowd stops cheering, then that'll be the time we quit, but that's what keeps us going all the time.